Good morning, honor students. Wanted to tell you about the plans for this short 4-day week. As usual, the office hours are the same. Contact me by email with any questions. This week, technology-wise, will be pretty simple. We'll be using Flipgrid again to discuss Section 2. You'll need your copy of the novel, and then you're going to be creating a Google Slides presentation by the end of the week, but you'll be provided a template for that. And you'll also be watching a couple videos on YouTube. So on Tuesday, tomorrow or today, depending on when you're looking at this, what you're going to do is go back to Flipgrid again, which now that we've done it once should be pretty easy. And this time I'd like you to create a 3 to 5 minute video. I set the time limit for 5 minutes, so longer than the first one on Dead Poet Society. And in that video, I'd like you to record yourself discussing your response to the question you chose last week for Section 2. So those have been graded and returned to you. You picked one of those questions, you integrated a passage. So talk to us about the one that you answered, and also answer another question of your choice from that list that you did not talk about on the assignment. And it can be any other one, but the purpose is you're doing a little more discussion of the novel. Make sure when you do that before you get into your answers, just read the question or prompt before you start so that we know which one you're responding to. And then the Flipgrid link is right here. I'll also post it on Classroom on Tuesday. If you're having any issues with Flipgrid, let me know. And those are due by midnight on Tuesday. So that's all you're doing on Tuesday. Should take you about 20 to 30 minutes with preparing and also thinking about your answer to the other question. I should mention, and I'll add now, with the second question that you respond to, the new one, also choose a passage from the text to support your answer. So within your verbal response, you should be reading 2 passages from the text. The first one that you picked already when you already answered that question, and the second one in your new question. Any questions about that, let me know. On Wednesday, you have a couple things to do. You'll log into Flipgrid again, the same grid, and this time you'll respond to 2 of your classmates' videos. And I encourage you to please choose someone who talked about different questions than you, at least one of the 2 being different, because then you'll be thinking about different things with the novel, and you won't just simply be saying, yeah, I agree because I also said blah, blah, blah. So pick a student who talked about something different than you and respond to 2 of your classmates' videos. I'll add now. Those responses should be about 1 to 2 minutes. And you can agree with them, disagree, add a new point, and respond by midnight as well. Then what you're also going to do on Wednesday is take another multiple choice quiz, this time on Section 2. It'll be a similar format to Section 1. As far as grades go for the quizzes, you probably noticed I haven't put any grades in Skyward. That's because once the novel is finished, I'll be curving the quiz grades and giving you the average of your 3 highest scores. So don't fret too much if you miss a question or 2 here or there. That's how I'll be grading those at the end of the unit. All right, Thursday and Friday, we're going to work on, this is actually one of my favorite activities that I teach, and I wish I were there in person with you to do this. And I've done it almost every year. And this is a protest song activity. So I personally love the music of the Vietnam era. It's really the only war that you can point to that had a soundtrack. And a lot of that has to do with the time period, the controversy of the war, and all of that. So on Thursday, to prepare for this activity, I'd like you to watch these 2 videos on YouTube. The first link is a part 1, the second's a part 2. They're really good videos about how the Vietnam War shaped classic rock, and it'll give you a really good overview of the politics, the things going on at the time, and it also talks about quite a few songs that came out during the era. So you'll watch those videos, just watch them, There's no video reflection or anything like that. And then the second thing you have to do on Thursday is just choose a Vietnam protest song that you'll be working on for your presentation the next day. I'm going to post a list on Classroom. It has about, I think, 15 or 20 songs on it. I'll post the list so that all of you can edit it. So what you'll do is you'll type in your name next to the song you want to do. It is okay if another student is doing the same song as you, but do try and kind of spread yourselves out among the songs. You know, some Vietnam War songs like Fortunate Son are very popular and for good reason, but it'll be more interesting for me and for you if we have a variety rather than, 15 students doing Fortunate Son or what have you. If there's a song on the list that you would like to do but it's not there, email me and I'll approve it, but it does have to be a Vietnam era song. Then on Friday, what you're going to do is you'll create a Google Slides presentation about your song. And what I've done is I just made a template. And the template, it's very clear. It tells you what to do on each slide. And there are, I believe, 7 questions that you're going to answer about your song. You're also going to be putting your song lyrics, embedding a YouTube video so your classmates can listen to it. And of course, as you're going through the template, delete the questions and just answer them on the slides however you see fit. The template's there so you know what you need to do requirement-wise, but you can do whatever you like with formatting, images, text, color, and so on. Please be creative, make them look good, interesting, use a lot of visuals, keep the text simple, and so that's what you're going to be doing on Friday. And that presentation will be due by 11:59 p.m. Because the balance of the work on these 2 days, it's a little unbalanced, and I've said I want to keep your work to about half an hour a day. I will post this presentation on Thursday. I'll post the assignment. So if you want to start early, you can do that. But you do have till Friday midnight to complete the presentation. I hope you guys are doing well and have a good week. As always, email me with any questions, and I will see you soon on Footprint.